Okay.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Excellent.
Are we rolling, Clover?
Good evening, everyone. It is Saturday, May 17th, I think.
Yes.
2025.
Preakness Day.
Which means, yes, the third Saturday of May is the Preakness Saturday. And so we're going to do a cocktail for the Preakness. Preakness actually has a supposed official cocktail called the Black-Eyed Susan. We've done that in the past, or at least a version of it. There's several different versions of the Black-Eyed Susan, and they keep changing. It's not like
There's a version in your
oh yes, there is
There's
a
a
Black-Eyed
version
Susan right here. So
There she is.
her official name
Clover.
is, what is it?
Sunrise.
Sunrise Black-Eyed
Black-Eyed
Susan,
Susan.
better known as Clover.
Named for Susie Fu.
There you go. So anyway, a cocktail for the Preakness. There's actually a cocktail called Preakness, so that's what we're going to do. And it also just so happens that today is also World Whiskey Day, so we're going to celebrate some whiskey here because the Preakness is a whiskey cocktail. It's essentially a variation on a Manhattan. And so the base spirit that we're going to use here is rye, and we're using Pinhook rye, good horse racing bloodlines. So this one is 2022 Rye Money from Pinhook. 99 proof, so that should be for a good tasty cocktail. It's also, it's basically a Manhattan with Benedictine added. So you have rye, we have sweet vermouth, we have Angostura bitters, just like a Manhattan, then we're going to add some Benedictine. And Benedictine, for anyone who's not aware, is an herbal liqueur created in 1510 by a Benedictine monk, and only a handful of monks still know what's actually in it. I'm going to guess Pope Leo doesn't even know what's in the Benedictine. So we're going to go right to it here. He's a new pope. They haven't let him in on the big secrets like what's in the Benedictine. So it's 1 part Benedictine, 3 parts sweet vermouth, and 6 parts rye. So making fairly small cocktails here, but we need 4 of them. So it's usually 1.5 ounces of rye per drink. So we'll do 6 ounces of our Pinhook rye. 6 of that. And we're going to need 3 ounces of our sweet vermouth. You want to use a nice sweet vermouth. I've got Carpano. There's 2. And here we go with 3. So the playlist here is by no means an endorsement of any particular horse, but there is a horse called Sandman in the race. 1 ounce of Benedictine. And then you want a dash of Angostura per cocktail, so I'm making 4. So there's 4 dashes of Angostura. And we need some ice in our mixing tin. We're going to stir it to chill it down. So since it's a cocktail with no non-alcoholic ingredients, we stir it with ice rather than shaking it.
Oh, is that a thing?
That's a
That's a
thing.
thing.
I did not know that.
So you always stir martinis and anything that doesn't have a non-alcoholic mixer.
Okay.
You stir instead of shake. Anything with a fruit juice or any kind of non-alcoholic ingredient, you shake. General rule of thumb. Unless you're James Bond, then you shake a martini, not stir. Yeah. They say that if you shake a martini.
What's that?
You look like you're going to sneeze.
I was going to sneeze, but then I stopped.
Girl. That's a talent.
So I never pick any
Did you have picks for
horse
the
races correct.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the whammy on my pick. Clever again.
Clever again. And who are you
I'm
picking?
sticking with American Promise.
Promise. Do you have a pick? Who do you pick?
Secretariat.
Secretariat.
There
I'm
you
going
go.
with Flea Biscuit here. He looks as good as he's fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck. All right. I think we have
I think there needs to be a horse named that.
well fast
Fast
as
as
fuck.
fuck.
They
Yeah.
probably wouldn't allow that.
Yeah, but his name could
He could
be.
be fast as fork.
He could be
Fast
fat.
as fork.
Why can't he just be fat?
He could be fat. F-A-F. Sure. So I'm using my Nick and Nora glasses here. We're gonna strain into those. I don't know how much I've made here. I'm probably gonna run out.
No, you said you were making small ones.
Well, the recipe seemed kind of light.
Well, it's all the liquor, so we can't do.
Right. You don't want to
I gotta be able to walk home.
drink a jumbo size one of these.
Well, see, then I just throw an ice cube in these because then they end up being sipping cocktails, and then I don't.
That's why you make them small, so
I
they don't
sip
get
them
too.
fast. I don't sip them.
Does
And
that
then-
slow you down, the ice cubes?
No, it keeps it chilled, so
All
I.
right.
Unlike
I
a
don't
traditional
down 'em.
Manhattan that you would garnish with a cherry, this calls for a lemon twist. So I'm going to do a little lemon twist for each of these. We'll hang those over the edge. Give it a little, make it a little citrusy.
We need to up your garnish game with that garnish guy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's too gimmicky for me.
You could put a slit in it.
I thought about making a little origami type thing with it, but I don't know. It's too much work.
You're not fancy like that.
I'm not that fancy.
Thank you. Shall I taste?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, someone needs
Somebody-
to.
I'm
If you
taking
like
a
a
picture.
Manhattan, this should be pretty good.
Whoa.
It'll knock you over because it's all booze. But it's good though.
What do you
I like
think? What do you think?
Gasoline.
It's gasoline.
It'll get you across the
He's
finish
wearing
line.
his Celtic shirt. He still loves his Celtics.
We all do.
What do you think of it?
Well, I think of it. I will drink this quite slowly.
See? That's why
It's a
I
sipper.
throw an ice cube in it.
And that's why
Because I'm
Make-
never going to drink it fast enough.
you make a little wee one.
And I don't like things warm.
Right. No, it's for your Manhattan drinkers if you like those. If not, it's not your thing. But cheers to the Preakness. Safe trip for everyone. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.